Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a very important and often debated topic, intermittent fasting and its effects on diabetes. Diabetes is a chronic condition that affects how your body processes blood sugar, or glucose, and managing it effectively is crucial for your health. There's been a lot of interest in recent years about whether intermittent fasting can help people with diabetes control their blood sugar and improve their overall health. So in this video, I'm going to dive into the science behind intermittent fasting and how it may affect diabetes, the potential benefits, risks, and what you should consider if you're thinking about trying it. Hi, I'm Dr. Knapp, family medicine physician, here to bring you medical information so you can take control of your health and make the most of your doctor visits. Let's start by explaining what intermittent fasting is, especially for those who may be new to the concept. Intermittent fasting is an eating pattern where you cycle between periods of eating and fasting. It's not so much about what you eat, but when you eat. Some of the most common methods include the 16-8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window, and the 5-2 diet, where you eat normally 5 days a week and consume a very limited number of calories on 2 non-consecutive days. There's also alternate day fasting approaches and more prolonged fasting periods. If you want more information about intermittent fasting, see my video on diets. The basic idea is that during the fasting period, your body shifts its energy source from glucose to fat, which is broken down into ketones. This process may have several health benefits such as weight loss, improved metabolic health, and even better blood sugar control, at least in theory. But when it comes to diabetes, things can get more complicated. So, how might intermittent fasting affect someone with diabetes? To answer this, we need to understand a bit about how the body manages blood sugar. When you eat, your blood sugar rises and your body releases insulin, a hormone produced by the pancreas that helps move glucose from the blood into your cells to be used for energy. In people with type 1 diabetes, the body doesn't produce any insulin, and in type 2 diabetes, the body either doesn't produce enough insulin or becomes resistant to it. One of the major potential benefits of intermittent fasting for people with type 2 diabetes is that it can improve insulin sensitivity. Insulin sensitivity refers to how effectively your body responds to insulin. In many cases, insulin resistance is a key factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. When your cells are resistant to insulin, your body has to produce more of it to lower your blood sugar levels. Over time, this can lead to chronically elevated blood sugar, increased fat storage, and more insulin resistance, a vicious cycle that contributes to diabetes progression. Studies have shown that intermittent fasting may help break this cycle by reducing insulin resistance. When you fast, your body's demand for insulin decreases because you're not consuming food that raises blood sugar. As a result, your insulin levels drop, which may improve your body's sensitivity to the hormone over time. This means that when you do eat, your body might be able to regulate blood sugar more efficiently. In addition to improving insulin sensitivity, intermittent fasting can also contribute to weight loss, which is another critical factor in managing type 2 diabetes. Excess weight, particularly around the abdomen, is closely linked to insulin resistance and the development of type 2 diabetes. By losing weight, many people with diabetes can see significant improvements in their blood sugar control and, in some cases, even go off medications. Intermittent fasting can help with weight loss by limiting the time during which you consume calories, making it easier to maintain a caloric deficit. However, it's important to note that while intermittent fasting may have potential benefits for managing type 2 diabetes, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and it can come with risks, especially if it's not done carefully. One of the main risks associated with intermittent fasting and diabetes is the potential for hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar. This is particularly important for people who are taking medications like insulin or sulfonylureas, which lower blood sugar. When you fast for extended periods, your blood sugar can drop too low, which can lead to dizziness, confusion, weakness, and in severe cases, even loss of consciousness or seizures. Managing diabetes often requires carefully balancing your food intake with your medication, so skipping meals or fasting can disrupt this balance and lead to dangerous episodes of low blood sugar. That's why, if you have diabetes and are thinking about trying intermittent fasting, it's essential to talk to your doctor first. They can help you adjust your medication, monitor your blood sugar, and determine whether intermittent fasting is a safe option for you. For some people, a modified version of intermittent fasting that allows for small snacks or carefully timed meals might be more appropriate. Another thing to keep in mind is that while intermittent fasting may improve insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control in some people, it doesn't mean that you can ignore other aspects of diabetes management. Eating a healthy, balanced diet is still crucial. During your eating windows, it's important to choose nutritious foods that are rich in fiber, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Avoiding processed foods, refined sugars, and excessive carbohydrates is still key to keeping your blood sugar levels stable. Moreover, intermittent fasting might not be suitable for everyone with diabetes. For example, people with type 1 diabetes who rely on insulin injections and have a higher risk of dangerous drops in blood sugar may find fasting more difficult to manage. Similarly, people with a history of eating disorders or those who experience wide swings in their blood sugar levels may need a more structured eating plan rather than fasting. It's also worth noting that the research on intermittent fasting and diabetes is still relatively new, and while early studies are promising, we need more long-term data to fully understand its effect on and potential risks. Most of the current studies have focused on short-term outcomes, and while we've seen improvements in weight loss, blood sugar levels, and insulin sensitivity, we don't yet know how safe or effective intermittent fasting is over the long term with people with diabetes. So, intermittent fasting may offer potential benefits for people with type 2 diabetes, particularly in terms of improving insulin sensitivity and supporting weight loss. However, it's not without risks, and it's important to approach it carefully, especially if you're taking medications that lower blood sugar. Always talk to your doctor before making any significant changes to your eating habits or diabetes management plan. And remember, maintaining a healthy, balanced diet and staying active are still essential components of managing diabetes, regardless of whether you choose to incorporate intermittent fasting into your routine. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped shed some light on the effects of intermittent fasting on diabetes. If you have any questions or would like to share your experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more health information and tips. As always, take care of yourself and make the most of your day.